Item number SCP-3609. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-3609 is to be held in a containment cell at Lunar Area 32. SCP-3609 is to be monitored for any signs of hostile behavior directed towards the Foundation, Foundation personnel, and/or its state of containment under the Foundation. Personnel interacting with SCP-3609 are to be disinfected of lunar soil or lunar rocks prior to contact. Mobile Task Force Gamma 4, Blondebeard's crew is to ensure that all paw prints created by SCP-3609 on the lunar surface are erased. Description: SCP-3609 is a sapient male specimen of Canis lupus, gray wolf, with a head-to-tail length of 4.5 meters and shoulder height of 2 meters. It is capable of speech in Old West Norse and surviving in a vacuum environment without respiration or protection from space exposure. Furthermore, SCP-3609 has been observed to be able to maneuver itself in low to zero gravity environments with relative ease, suggesting that it is adapted for locomotion in such environments. Although SCP-3609 does not need to eat or drink to survive, tests have shown that it can consume lunar rocks, lunar soil, or items coated with either of the former without adverse effects to its body. It also displays a strong preference for the aforementioned items. Tests have shown it preferring to consume lunar rock sand or lunar soil over meat from animals typically eaten by members of the Canis genus. Likelihood of hostile behavior has significantly decreased since introduction of lunar rocks and/or lunar soil to SCP-3609. Additionally, SCP-3609 has not been found to have excreted, and it is believed to be incapable of excretion. SCP-3609 was identified following the Foundation's establishment of Lunar Area 32 in Meridium on redacted 1998. SCP-3609 exhibited hostility during initial Foundation contact, requiring reinforcements from Distributed Task Force Sigma-6 puddle jumpers to successfully contain the entity. While in containment, SCP-3609 has been observed to produce vocalizations only in presence of Foundation personnel, which was originally postulated to be an attempt to communicate with Foundation personnel. Said vocalizations were recorded, and it was later identified to be Old West Norse. Dr. Sigurd Olafsson of the Department of Terralinguistics was then assigned to conduct an interview with SCP-3609. However, due to prerequisite training sessions and other concurrent projects, an interview with SCP-3609 was only arranged by the year redacted. Below is a transcript of interview log 3609-01. Interviewee SCP-3609. Interviewer, Dr. Sigurd Olafsson. Forward: the following interview was originally conducted in Old Norse. As a safety precaution, interviewee and interviewer were separated by a wire fence, which was connected to an electric circuit. In the event of hostile behavior, interviewer would be evacuated and the electric circuit would be activated. Additionally, interviewer was escorted by 2 members of MTF, Agent Chang and Arch. Agent Chang held the activation mechanism for the electric circuit. Begin log. Dr. Sigurd, hello there, can you hear me? SCP-3609, a reply at last? Why only now that you have chosen to reply? Dr. Sigurd, not many nowadays speak this wonderful tongue, and I needed time to prepare myself for this encounter. I'm still getting used to this environment, truth be told. SCP-3609, enough. Answer me. What are you? Dr. Sigurd, son of Olaf. SCP-3609, not your name. You. Them. All of you stand as tall as the Jotman I shear, yet smell of Midgard. What are you? Dr. Sigurd, we are man, denizens of Midgard. SCP-3609, man? You? No, man is small. My claw alone can crush a man. My jaws can break even the sturdiest longships of man. You might have disoriented my senses, but your jest is absurd. Dr. Sigurd, it's no pauses. Okay, tell me more about your deeds and accomplishments. Surely they are worthy of being heard. SCP-3609, yes. I was so near the accomplishment of my purpose. I successfully threw Mommy off his chariot during my previous round of pursuit and was about to devour him. But 10 beams of light from the east consumed us, and then I find myself standing under the sky of darkness and on that lifeless land. Mommy was nowhere in sight. Perhaps a trick from Soul, but she is only one being. Dr. Sigurd, Mommy? The Moon Deity? SCP-3609, yes. Son of Mundalfari and brother of Soul. He who rides the chariot of the moon across the darkened heavens over Midgard. Dr. Sigurd, in that case, you must be Hati. SCP-3609, yes. Hati Hours Vitmison, son of Fenrir and brother of Skrull. Fated to devour Mommy to free father. Dr. Sigurd, indeed. After losing track of Mommy, how did you respond to your situation? SCP-3609, I searched all over that lifeless land, believing that Mommy might be hiding there. But I've never seen Mommy at all. Only a strange, rogue man in this land whom I initially imagined to be Mommy in disguise, but he smelled of both Midgard and a strange foreign scent I cannot make anything out of. Dr. Sigurd, you can smell when you are outside. SCP-3609, no. Scents and sounds do not exist in that lifeless land. Only in his and your domains do scents and sounds exist. Dr. Sigurd, of course. I want to talk about your past encounters with my co-workers. Why you have attacked them when they first approached you outside. SCP-3609, who? Dr. Sigurd, the people who brought you here. SCP-3609, I imagine that they might know of Mommy's whereabouts, maybe his followers here to mock me. They fought back, and so did I. Dr. Sigurd, if you initially believed us that we are enemies, why did you stop attacking us after being kept here? SCP-3609, your smell. It is only in here that I can smell you, and I know that you are not Mommy. In fact, you have been offering Mommy to me. Dr. Sigurd, we did. SCP-3609, yes. Your co-workers frequently offered me pieces bearing Mommy's essence for me to devour. Of course, I will not be placated by such meagerness. I must devour Mommy, all of him. That is my purpose, and I will accomplish it. As SCP-3609 vocalizes the statement above, Dr. Sigurd turns to Agents Chang and Arch. Dr. Sigurd, in English, you two, help me here. He's saying that we've been giving him things to eat. What is it? Agent Chang, in English, mostly moon rocks, Doctor. Dr. Sigurd places his palm on his forehead while shaking his head for 2 seconds. After which, he removes his hand from his face and faces SCP-3609 again. Dr. Sigurd, I suppose Fenrir will rise if you devour Mommy. SCP-3609, no if. It will happen. When Skrull and I accomplish our purpose, Father will rise again. Dr. Sigurd, you truly have Fenrir's interests in mind. SCP-3609, I exist for Father to be freed. Dr. Sigurd, I can tell. So like he's fated to, he will kill Odin. Am I correct? SCP-3609, yes. Dr. Sigurd, and as fated, Fenrir will be slaughtered by Vithar, son of Odin. SCP-3609, yes. Dr. Sigurd, therefore, freeing Fenrir will free him from living as well. SCP-3609, yes. I exist for Father to be freed. Dr. Sigurd, what about you? What will you be doing when Fenrir kills Odin? Or when Vithar kills Fenrir? SCP-3609, I am not sure. Dr. Sigurd, it is as you have said, your purpose ends when you consume Mommy and Fenrir breaks loose. Do think about it. If we're having this engaging conversation, you're certainly more than a means to an end. SCP-3609 ceases vocalization and growls around its containment cell. Dr. Sigurd attempts to call for SCP-3609's attention, to no avail. End log. Closing statement. Following interview, tests using lunar rocks and lunar soil are to cease. SCP-3609 has not expressed any request for lunar rocks or lunar soil and has shown no notable signs of hostile behavior. Special containment procedures updated.